Welcome and welcome back to my channel, Tally TV. It's your girl, Tally, and welcome to another video. If this is your first time here, hey boo, what it do? If you're not a first timer, I hope you hit that subscribe button because you're here, you're back. Be a part of the team, hit the subscribe button so that you can be lit just like we are over here, okay? So as you see, I'm home from work in the robe. That means we are home, we are about to cook. Just wanted to do an intro really quick for this video just to show you guys what we're going to be cooking today. And not show you, but tell you. I normally do a voiceover. The rest of this video will be a voiceover. However, I'm just doing an intro as I said. Just got home from work. I'm getting ready to throw these shrimp rolls together. As you saw in the description box, we are making shrimp rolls, not lobster rolls. However, I intended on making lobster rolls, but I had to stop at the gas station before I went to the grocery store. I spent $60 and it did nothing for my tank. So it just wasn't giving lobster vibes, okay? I still wanted a roll, so we're gonna go ahead and go with the shrimp. Yeah, $60 and didn't fill my tank up.
I don't like that.
Where they do that? I'm not feeling it. If it's not you, exit left. If you're not like that, exit left. I've seen the memes going around. What they say? I don't pay attention to gas prices. What I'm gonna do? Walk, baby. I'm gonna find the cheapest. Okay, that's just me. That's my prerogative. That's my pocket. Stay out of them. I don't worry about yours. So yeah, we're doing shrimp rolls instead of lobster rolls, and they're gonna be just as delicious. So stay tuned for the video. Alright guys, here we are going to add some salt to this water. I use pink Himalayan sea salt. Use what you have. Just a little bit. I'm not sure if you are aware, but your shrimp should taste like the sea, so you're going to need salt for that for sure. Here are the ingredients that we're going to be using. We have some shrimp, not peeled just yet, but they are deveined. We're going to be chopping up some fresh chives. We also are going to be chopping up some fresh dill weed. Have to have that dill. Mayo. I'm using vegan, but you can use regular, of course. And then you're going to need the brioche bun. If you don't want to use brioche, use a regular hot dog bun, Texas toast, whatever you want to use. But I'm using brioche for this recipe. Let's get into it. Just showing you guys the shrimp here. I get the big boys because, as you know, once you cook them, they're going to shrink down. But we're going to go big or go home. So off camera, I'm just going to go ahead and deshell these babies and clean them up and get them into my bowl so we can get started. Okay, so here are the shrimp all cleaned, deshelled, deveined. Now we're going to go ahead and add them to that salted water just for about 2 to 3 minutes. We don't want any overcooked shrimp. It's been about 1.5 minutes. I'm just tossing them around. 2 to 3 minutes total and we're done. All right, it's been 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and remove the shrimp. And as you'll see, they shriveled up some, but they're still pretty good. Let's remove it from the heat. I placed mine in an ice bath. I just used 2 ice cubes, as you can see right here. 1 cube, 2. And that's just going to stop the cooking process because, again, we don't want any overcooked shrimp. We want them just right. So while those shrimp are cooling, we're going to go ahead and chop up our chives and our dill weed. But first, we need a little intermission break, okay? Let's pour out. You know, you gotta have a good sip when you're cooking. At least I do anyway. It just makes the meal taste better. Cheers. Okay, so here I have all of my chives all washed up and clean. I'm gonna go ahead and get those chopped up and place them into a bowl. All right, now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for our dill weed. Going to go ahead and remove how much you like. As you see here, this is what I took out. Way too much. Way too much. Anyway, I'm just patting them dry, and I'm going to go ahead and dice this down as well. Now, I love dill, but again, I definitely use too much. So it's totally up to you, but we're just cleaning off our cutting board. We clean as we go. Here are our chives all chopped up. And here is the dill weed. Now we're just placing our shrimp onto the cutting board so that we can cut them up and get this recipe going. There we go, juicy shrimp. Now I cut mine into about 3, no more than 4 pieces because we still want to leave them big chunks like you would do lobster. Again, I wanted to do lobster rolls, but that's $60 and that's taking me to the full. No, ma'am. And when you do it, go ahead and cut that tail and leave it like how you would see in a lobster roll. Nice fat chunks. Let's go ahead and place everything in a bowl. Starting with, oh girl, I forgot to show you guys that little beat up lemon I had. I forgot to mention in the beginning, lemon or lime, just a little squeeze of it. So I had a half of a lime left and it was pretty beat up, but it did the job. So we're adding our shrimp to the bowl now. And then we're going to add in some of our dill weed. As you see, again, I use way too much. Going to go in with some smoked paprika. And I always thought paprika was like just a little, whoop-de-doo to add, just to jazz it up. But no, it actually has flavor, especially the smoked. Here I'm going in with my chives, not all of them because we're going to reserve some for our garnish. And then we are going to add in the mayo. I only use about 1.5 tablespoons to 2 at the most. Let's mix it all up. There you go in the bowl. Now I apologize early for this camera angle. I don't know what I was doing. Well, actually I do know. I was watching YouTube on my phone and totally didn't even realize I didn't have you guys in view. But here we are, back in view. Just mixing everything up, giving it a good mix. Get everything well incorporated. And now we're going to go ahead and just show you how it looks. You see all that dill, girl. And funny thing is I removed some off camera and it was still a lot. But it was still delicious. So now I'm just placing the top on top so that it can, sit and let all the flavors get incorporated while we work on our buns. Add you some butter to the pan. Now, I could have actually used my griddle. That's what I'm pointing to because the griddle would have gave it like a nice color, a nice sear, but whatever. I already had my pan out hot. So to the pan we go. Melt that butter. And here is where our brioche buns come in. I'm just using 2, one for me, one for hubby. Place them in the hot buttered pan or on your, whatever you call it. You know what I just said. Just place them down to get some good color on both sides. It's totally up to you how much color you want. I just wanted to heat them, get that butter infused into those brioche buns, and then we're going to go ahead and fill them up. It doesn't take too long, like 2 to 3 minutes or so. Here we're going to go ahead and just flip them over. As you can see, just a little color. I didn't do too much. The griddle, that's what I was trying to say. The griddle would have actually gave it more color, but still bomb. Okay, and now we're flipping them over. You see that little bit of color to the top? Did the job. And now it is time to plate them up. Grab your plate and get to filling your buns. Ooh, pause. Now, again, you can use whatever buns of your choice. You can use a hamburger roll. You can use regular white bread, Texas toast, regular hot dog bun, sesame seed bun, girl, whatever you choose. But a brioche bun is really going to do it, especially when you toast it with that butter. Now we're just going to fill it all up. Make sure you have it nice and full. We do not do flimsy sandwiches over here. Go ahead and get that shrimp all in there. Ooh, not him falling off like he's not part of the family. Get on back in here with your cousins. Okay, so we're going to fill these buns up, and then we're going to top them with some smoked paprika, and you will see the final reveal. All right, here's that paprika. Just go ahead and sprinkle some on just for a little pizzazz, you know, a little extra woot woot. And then lastly, top them with your leftover chives for garnish. And it adds a good crunch, a nice bite. I love onion, so anytime I can get that onion flavor in there, we're going to do it. So this is optional for you, but it adds great flavor, a great bite. So don't skip it if you like onion. Now, let's see the final reveal of our succulent shrimp rolls. All right, guys, we are done, and here are the shrimp rolls. Okay, I'm getting tongue-tied because I'm ready to eat. It is so delicious, y'all. I tasted one of the shrimp, and it is so good. This recipe was so easy to make. We literally did it under 30 minutes, okay? Y'all know I'm never going to bring you nothing that you have to slave in the kitchen for. That's just not my vibe. But yeah, try this out. If you like lobster rolls, if you like shrimp rolls, if you on a budget, try it out, okay? It's not just a lobster roll. Shrimp rolls work too. Alright guys, so we are done making our shrimp rolls. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, drop a comment, but most importantly, hit that subscribe button to be a part of the team over here, okay? Because that's what we are, Team Tally. We are a team. We support one another, we love one another, we have fun, we travel, we cook, we DIY, and we have a special segment coming up of Girl Talk. Don't want to miss it, okay? So hit that subscribe button. We're going to be doing a lot of chatting. I have a lot of content coming up, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, become a part of the team, hit the like button, let me know you enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.